What's up, guys? DreadSenseii here. Ready to chop it up with you right now. I'm with Nicole.
Hey.
And we're getting ready to do a quick reaction video. You already see the title. 27 kids, 16 baby mamas. I don't know if you want to do the math. This is a juicy one right here. I'm about to see what's up. I didn't look at it at all. I just want to give it a genuine reaction because this one's different. So let's play it right now. All right, ready?
Ready.
Ms. Cotton, why don't you tell me how you two got together in the first place?
I say it was February in 2011. I was living in these apartments, and he was living across the street with one of his kids' mother. Even though he didn't tell me that at the time.
Well, who did he say she was?
I never seen her.
Oh, okay.
She's saying her.
Keep going.
I
keep
never
going.
seen her at that time.
Keep going.
But I used to walk my daughter to the school, to the bus stop, and he'll see me. He'll make little jokes because that's what he do. He makes up jokes just to keep everybody laughing. So we end up changing numbers, and he came to my house, and we got to talking. He was talking about his ex and how they was about to get married because that's what he tells all his women, that he's going to marry them.
Yo, hold on. Hold on. Just quick thought. Yo, he don't look like he's over 50, right? He's got to be under 50. 27 kids?
Yeah.
Damn, son. Damn, 27 kids. That's 27 names.
That's 27 names.
Why you was laughing?
Because he don't look that old.
That's why you was laughing?
Yeah, because what you said.
Oh no, he was laughing because he was she said that's what he be saying to everybody.
Oh, I mean, he said all the women the same thing, so that's kind of sad, but it's sad funny, man.
All right.
So he seen I didn't have a vacuum cleaner, and he brought a vacuum cleaner over, and he did my eyebrows, and he got to talking, and
He did your eyebrows.
yeah, 'cause
That's a whole new move, Mr. Smith.
You know, but if that all it takes to get somebody to do somebody's eyebrows?
No,
I mean, man,
It's a
vacuum
new
cleaner and eyebrows is like, damn, that's all you gotta do?
Now, how long did you know him before you married him?
Yo, that's how you get some coon, man. Do her eyebrows.
That's what he basically just said.
Do her eyebrows. She's saving money. Say, yeah, I gotta give it up. Yeah, I gotta give it up.
What man does eyebrows? I mean,
I don't know. That's different. She like, oh, she was looking in the mirror. She got wet real fast. She was like,
This is the one.
She came right back. She was like, yeah, I gotta
marry this one.
Yeah, I gotta keep this one right here.
what it's been like, what, a year and a half?
Before you married him?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead. Tell me what.
So around that time, we end up, having sexual intercourse, and I end up getting pregnant.
Did he have any children with other women?
Yeah, he was bringing them over to my house. I used to watch his kids while he cut
Well,
hair.
how many kids did he bring over to your house while you were dating him?
Wow.
I say about 8.
8. 8?
It was probably more than that, Your Honor. I keep my kids with me. I
now he's lying.
Wait, hang on, Mr. Smith. Well, how many children do you have?
Your Honor, I got 12 sons, and I got, hold on. I got 12 sons, and I have 15 daughters. I have 27 altogether. Yep. She knew, I don't hide nothing from
How do you
nobody
keep
I
them
get
straight,
involved
Mr.
with.
Smith? How do you keep them straight?
Well, I brought evidence. I got a little something, a little family
chart.
tree, a little chart.
Do we have that? Oh, we do.
Oh, okay.
We've got it on the screen
Same
now.
thing you got.
Now, so we got the tree here,
Correct.
and we got Nate at the bottom because you
Me at the
created
bottom.
all of it.
That's me.
Okay. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's it right there. That's it.
So you have 4 women that have more than one
Correct,
child
correct,
with
that's
you.
it, that's
If we get to counting, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 babies' mothers.
Kids, mothers, yes.
Okay. Now, Miss Cotton, If you knew we had this many children while you were dating, what made you think good husband material?
Thank you.
Because
Thank you.
to be honest,
He imprinted her. You know imprint? Was the joint in Twilight?
Yeah.
Imprint? Yo, she got imprinted, son. That's the only way. That's the only way you would tolerate that. That's the only way you would be like, all right, cool.
It's like even he knew he ain't shit.
But you know what?
That's crazy.
I don't know. Like,
Well, he said, when the judge said, why would you think that he'll be a good candidate to marry? And he said, thank you. It's like he don't even think much of himself.
I just think he just kept it a buck, son. Because he brought all the kids over. He's like, yo, I got kids. This is my situation. This is what it is. It is what it is. Take it or leave it. And you know what? Women are attracted to the truth. Good or bad. They're attracted to the truth. You keep it a buck. You say, yo, this is how it is. This is how it's going to be. Take it or leave it. They're attracted to that. Women attracted to that. It is what it is, man. There's only two reasons I see it. It's either he was blowing that back out, like she got surgery, or he has the resources, man. So I'm not even gonna say that he don't have the resources because I don't know. So, but it's either or, man.
to be honest, I feel that I was young at the time, and I believe that he preys on young women. I'm not saying he's not a horrible man. But
when you say he preys on young women, what do you mean?
I was 20 years old. He told me everything I wanted to hear. He's seen that I was a single mother. I have a 6-year-old that has cerebral palsy. He's seen that I was struggling. I mean, I just believe that he does. Most of his kids' mothers are young, you know. And
let me ask you this.
Ooh, she said she called him a predator, right? After bringing 8 kids to her house, he's praying. He said he was telling you what you need to hear. He's like, yo, I got 8 kids in this house right now. This is what it is. Ain't no way. Nah, man.
But then again, I understand that part. But like, are all his baby mothers really young?
Are they?
I mean, that's the question.
Some of them got to be older now.
Yeah, they're older now, but when he met them,
they older. Yeah, I wonder.
Because that matters. I think age does matter. I mean, I'm not saying a 30-year got it together, but I do feel that when you're younger, I think it's way easier for you to
get imprinted. Yeah, totally. If you're not run down
to run the game.
Let me be the biggest one. Let me be the biggest one.
I just wonder.
I don't know. Of course, it's game. You got this game. Everything is game, but goddamn.
Hold on, before you
know.
I think about when she said it. His eyes said it all.
What?
When she said that, he was like.
He had to calculate that.
His eyes was like, dang, she got a point.
He had to calculate that. Let me see.
His face looked a little funny.
Let's see.
Because he would just say,
do you have any children that are the same age amongst all of these women?
Definitely. I had a spurt where, you know, Your Honor.
How many children do you have right now that are the same age?
5.
I have 5 kids that are the same age.
Correct.
So you had a good year.
I mean, yeah, I guess you can say that in
you got 5 different women pregnant in the same year.
Wow.
Have you changed your behavior?
I mean, I don't have any other kids outside of, other than her. I mean, I had before Jasmine, and I had been with them in between me and her relationship. I had messed with other people. I only had my last 3 kids were. I didn't have a child for like 3-4 years. We just started again or whatever. So it was like, you know.
Wow, and
Jasmine,
he is serious.
Your Honor, Your Honor.
Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Smith. Out of all these other children's mothers,
right?
You never married any of them,
right?
Why her?
Yeah, true enough. You know, she stayed across the street from me. I was staying who I was staying with or whatever. Jasmine seen me all the time. She seen me. Everybody is like, we right across the street. It's like her apartment is like where you at. My apartment is like basically where the back is. So it's like we right there. She saw me every day.
Well,
all
what
the
has
time.
that got to do with picking her?
Well, I mean, we just, you know,
proximity. She was close. Let me marry.
I mean, not only that, but who I was with, we wasn't even together. I was staying with somebody. We wasn't even. We worked together. I was just staying with them.
I was with who I was with. So he was with some, whatever, you know what I mean? He wasn't taking that seriously. I guess he felt like, it didn't get that far. Maybe it was convenient. It was out of convenience. So maybe they was both paying bills or something like that. But I'm pretty sure he was hitting that. He was like, I was with who I was with. He's like, just discounted it. I was with whoever I was with. If it was with your brother, you'd be like, yo, I was with my brother. If I was with my homie, I was with my homie. I was with whoever I was with. So it was something that he was smashing, whatever. And I guess she's downplaying right there because that's what he said to her.
Yeah.
That's what he said to Shorty right here. He said, "Yo, no, she not a big deal. Like I'm with who I'm with." So he had to you know what I mean? Keep that same consistency. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We just got close. Like she said, we kicked it. We did all types. Then we got, we got sexually involved. I ended up moving. She ended up moving with me.
You still answer
Okay,
question.
here, let me
Why
just.
you? I seen a lot of good into that. You know what I'm saying? I seen things that I felt she was a good
Was
woman.
one
She
of the
did.
things you saw money?
No, she didn't have no money. She didn't had a job. She hadn't had a job where she
Well,
worked
why
40
don't
hours
you-
since we've been together.
My feeling I got from what I read is that you feel that he married you because he thought you were about to come into some money for your baby. Is
I
that?
believe so because when we was actually there getting married, I can see it that he really didn't love me. Like,
Mr. Smith, did the possibility of economic assistance for that child played any role in your decision to marry this woman?
Your Honor, she wasn't giving me the money. What she lied about was she had been on the phone for a full week in the morning talking to a fictitious attorney about some money about, her daughter. After a while, I just finally asked her, who are you on the phone with? What are you talking about? So she said, you remember what I was telling you about? I was supposed to be getting some money from her daughters and everything. So I was like, yeah. She said, well, her attorney, I guess she was supposed to have got the money some years back, but they weren't going to give her the money because the daughter had to be either 18 or she had to show proof that she was married or whatever. I said, well, why do you have to be married to get your daughter's money? She told me, she said, because I guess it was too much money for her to be getting for herself. I'm like, you grown,
Yeah,
Jasmine.
well,
You're grown.
Ms. Cotton, I don't know what you told him or what some attorney told you, if you were talking to an attorney or not, but all I would say is this: number one, God bless you for taking care, because that is a very difficult situation to have. Number two, you are entitled to, disability benefits and all of that for a child that's born with those kind of difficulties. But make sure you take care of that business before you even thinking about him or anybody else, okay? Just wanted to say that. Now, you say he is a habitual cheater, Ms. Cotton. Why don't you explain that to me?
what he's been cheating since I met him. But the reason why I say he's a cheater, I have a son that's 8 months and he has a son that's 1 year old. So
I'm going to start with you, Ms. Cotton. Why don't you tell me how you two?
That was the end of it.
Yeah, that was part one.
That was part one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was part one. Yo, 27 kids, 16 baby mothers. She was getting ready to cry. Why you said it got you?
I was a little bit confused about that one because it's either, I guess I really am. I felt like when she asked the question the first time when he said, well, why'd you marry her? Then I felt like it should have been a straight answer if he felt like she is because, okay, well, she needed me to marry her because she needed to get some money or something like that. But I feel like all of them were kind of all going around the question. It actually never even got answered. They didn't even answer the question. I still don't know what the answer is.
That's why
he went around
got
it.
To you?
No, because it confused me when he said, because like you listen to the whole video, we get to the end, she says that, right? That she felt like he wanted to marry her for her money. She wrote that in her statement, for the court case. She put that in her statement.
Yeah.
So the judge brought it up. So it's like, well, what did make her so special that he had to marry her within a year and some change? So that kind of really did confuse me. And then when I listened to his answer, it just still sounds vague. It just sounds sad if she really thought that's why he was marrying her, because I know for a fact they get a lot of money for, kids that have, special needs, and depending on what it is. And cerebral palsy, that's a real big one. So I know that she was definitely supposed to come into some money. But she must have really believed that in her heart, that's why. Like, what made her so special out of like 15 other women?
Well, he didn't answer the question.
He didn't. Well, he kind of did, but then I guess you got to see
But
part two.
she prompted the judge. She's like, yeah. What did make me special? That means that the question was never really asked.
No, you mean between them two?
That's what it sounds like. Because
Yeah.
she said, wait, you right? What makes me special? That's what she said. So you said it got to you because you felt sorry for her.
Yeah, I felt sorry for a second because I'm still trying to figure out what made her so special too. He said she did things that other, like, it was 15 other women, and what is it? Like, you had 4 children with like 4 or 5 other women, and you stayed that long to have 4 and 5 children, and you telling me like they wasn't doing, like what really made her so special? Like, something had to make them special. You stayed to have 4 kids with them, and then you finally just left and had 4 kids with somebody else.
Mom, it looked like he was keeping it a buck, son. She knew that okay. He said it himself, right? Yo, I'm with whoever I'm with, right?
Mm-hmm.
She sees that.
Right.
She sees that with another woman. She made the choice, right? Because it's something about Pookies and Ray Rays that women are inclined to want to be the special one to fix and to tame and to, you feel me, to construct it because it helps them feel special inside. I think is also a sign of insecurity, because if she knows that he got multiple baby mamas, if she's gonna be the 16th one, what does that say? What does that say? What did she think that was supposed to be different? She was looking to be special in some type of way. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, yo, he was trying to blow that back out, man. And he blew that back out, and he said he's good with words, so you know what I'm saying, he was spitting game, and he got what he wanted out of the situation. The marriage thing, maybe like, I don't know, maybe something crossed his head where he felt like, maybe I gotta settle down or something like that. But he said that he's been promiscuous since day one. But then what does that say? He's been with who he's always been with. He's been with the shorty that he been with in the house, right? While talking to that lady.
And whoever else.
So he was already being promiscuous. You got him when he was already promiscuous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already got him with the behaviors of a player.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So women tend to be modern women, so they tend to be attracted to the Pookies and the Ray Rays, man.
I'm guessing her mommy and daddy didn't tell her about the Pookie and the Ray Rays.
Yeah, the Pookies and the Ray Rays, man.
Depending on who she had at home. She's only 20, so
that's crazy, man. Because he said that he's trying to be involved with the kids, but to divide your time to 27 different kids, like, how much time do you have, like, for each one individual, right? Like, they have to share time with you, and
Sure.
That's a big deal.
It is.
They have to share time with you, so I don't think.
Even bringing over a couple at a time, that's still not.
Yeah, he said he would bring 8 of them. That's a lot already, but that's 1/3 of the kids. That's a third of them.
I wonder if he even gets to see all his kids.
Does he get a chance to? Are the baby mamas, are they like coherent with this co-parenting thing? Are they aware of each other? Do they connect with each other? It's super complicated, yo. It's super complicated, and
that's what you don't know.
See, this is part 1. Yeah, they got more information. It's like, well, how's he living? Yeah. It sounded like he had a roommate, right? So it was even like, I don't know. It didn't sound like he was upper class.
No.
Or anything like that. I'm not sure. I'm assuming. I'm making an assumption. Because it said he was hairstylist, author, poet. You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Hairstylist, author, poet. So it sounds like, he's a 1099, trying to be self-employed. Mm-hmm. Is that like one? Has he created a big business? There's a whole bunch of things into it, but resources play a lot into, and you got to divide that into 27 kids, right? That's 27 sneakers, 27 pairs of sneakers, 27 pairs of pants. Each one of them get one. Like that's a lot, son. And I'm not saying that the mother don't contribute, but you gotta share a lot, man.
I would love to see part two. I'm not gonna lie. I need to.
What you said before we made this video, you said about Nick Cannon.
Oh, Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
I guess with Nick Cannon, I think that I'm not sure what great relationship he actually has with the women. I'm not sure if that even matters because it seems like it don't take that long for these women to become pregnant and to have his child. For me, I don't think there's any relationship there, and if it's there, it's a very quick one. And I think all those relationships were based off of money. I don't really care how much you think you really cared, or you think you care about this man, or how much he cares about you. But in the same breath, he's having twins here, he's having twins over there. I don't. If that's love, I guess so. But I think with Nick Cannon, I think that's money driven. I think the women are money driven because it's Nick Cannon. I don't really think they love him. If they do, then I don't know. I don't think they do.
He got resources.
I think he has the resources to take care of his kids. That's the
he
one thing
resources,
about him.
He got a lot of bread. So
yeah, I think at least
I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm not saying that's an excuse, but I'd rather see a situation where dude got a bunch of baby mamas, but he's able to provide, as opposed to I got a bunch of baby mamas, and I'm in public housing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because then you need the government's help. So the government is helping you take care of the baby. The system is helping you take care of the baby. It's just I don't know, man. It's a lot, but
I think the biggest connection you at least had was with Lisa Mariah. But
what's the moral of the story?
I don't think people should be having kids if they can't take care of all of them. I don't care what your life is and how you want to live it, because it's only going to be the children who are going to suffer. So in this situation, I pray that he's able to see all his kids, but I could imagine women and the women that he had these kids with. And if they were young, I could just imagine him that he got to be on child support. There's no way that he's not. And I don't believe that he's seeing all these kids all the time. If he only brought over 8, why you can't bring over all? Go get all of them. Go get all 26. If you could pick them up right now, all of them. Pick them up all at once. Just get them and bring them. I don't think she would have cared. It would have been a lot of kids. But I think that I really don't believe in my heart that he sees all. I'm being honest with that one. Because I can't believe that all these women will be so happy with him. There's no way. We're very emotional creatures. I can't see them be like, they love him to death. Yeah, I don't see that. That's not what I see. I think there may be a couple of good ones where they let him take the kids. But I haven't heard her say yet that she saw all of them. Have you seen all 20? If she has one with him, have you seen all 26 of the other kids? I doubt it.
It says she had 3 kids. I don't know how many that she got. I know she had one. That was the one with cerebral palsy.
Yeah, I think she has like an older one. Maybe the older one. Well, I'm a little bit confused because
it's either she got 2 or 1 from him.
Yeah,
but we know for a fact 1. I think it's just one. Right?
Definitely. But I really don't believe he can see his kids. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I don't believe that's like happy. All of them are happy. Like, nah. I don't even think his resources are there for them to be like ecstatic with him and happy. I'm sorry. Like you got books on the shelves. Like what is? I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So that's your moral of the story.
Yeah, it's not moral of the story. What do you think?
The moral of the story? I think the moral of the story is don't impregnate women just to impregnate women. I think a lot of what he did was impulsive. I think a lot of what he did it wasn't like planned, but he was just pretty okay with it. Like, okay, she's pregnant, okay, cool. Right? But at the same time, right, like if you're just impregnating women just to impregnate, like the connection is lost. And there's a story to tell your children when they grow up. So will you be the father that says, oh, well, me and your mom, we just hung out and then we just mess around and then, just got pregnant, right? Like the significance behind that, like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And the kids got to live with that. He said he got 15 daughters. The daughters got to see that, you know what I'm saying? Like this is out of wedlock too. Like he's having kids out of wedlock. So they're going to see that it's possible to have children and not be married, right? which increases the chances of them being single mothers. Same with the sons. The sons, they're gonna see how he dealt with the women, how he dealt with their mothers, right? And they might end up doing the same thing. They try and go on this Genghis Khan journey, like they try and play Genghis Khan, son. And is that good for the community? Is it good for the black community?
No.
Yeah, that's the moral story, man. But yeah, that was a good video. Guys, if you got any comments, anything you want to say about this, like leave it down below. Let's have a conversation. Do you think what he did was right? Do you think it was justified that he can just do what he can do? Do you think that do you pity the girl? Do you feel bad for her for the decision that she's made? Do you think it's justified to be mad at this guy? Let us know. Comment down below.